Hey guys, I got this greenhouse pretty well where I want it, and grew a bunch of wheat successfully, which is not the priority right now. Although the priority in my mind was get those ferns cooking, because when I jumped out of the, I don't know if you saw it, I don't remember if we talked about it, but when I would jump out of the lab room with the force field, what I was finding was that it all happened too fast, and so my suit automatic closer opener wasn't closing in time, and my lungs were getting fried, even to the point that I did die. But then, since I've been back, I've gotten the warning that things are too cold too fast, but haven't suffered lung damage yet, so I don't know just what's going on. We want to put that in the chute for the fruit. And I haven't spent a minute coding this because I really do want to take advantage of Hydroponic Larry and do what I'm doing manually. 5 clicks on the tray, empty it out, and send the fruit to the fruit chute. And the fruit chute right now just, well, we'll go out there and look in a minute. The fruit chute right there. What just happened? Why isn't that cycling? Oh, right, because the grinder doesn't run over here. Yeah, the grinder chip that empties that keeps everything moving. It's not one of the chips running. The only chip that's running is the greenhouse environmental control. Okay, so we are done with wheat. We want to plant one of our 3 ferns. Try to keep it alive. That fern really wants, it says 8 minutes, but let's just see what we get when we analyze it. Do it. Let's see what we get. So I built more of the environmental controls. The pressure, light per day, 8 minutes, 3 seconds. So if this is coded properly, and it's a little bit untested, but I think it's all right, we're going to say 8 minutes, 3 seconds will be perfect light for the fern. And then we'll see how it goes. Don't need you on. So I was saying everything, including what's in the Larry, gets flushed out to do the right thing. And we, of course, need fertilizer. We don't want to not have fertilizer when we're growing stuff. And the consequence of that is I got the fertilizer machine way over here. And when it produces, it makes sure that these operations have what they need. Well, what does that mean? It means a long path for the fertilizer to get over to this room. So right now, this is constructed so that every fruit that we put down there is going to become fertilizer. And we're just going to keep doing that until we fill that long chute with fertilizers. Seems like what's required, so we're doing that. And yeah, it was saying now I have a source of carbon dioxide that needs some programming to say maintain the carbon dioxide level in that room. And I've got oxygen exhauster in case the pressure gets too high. And you can see it's at 70 right now, and I can't account for that. My code says 7234 is a good number, not 70. I don't know. And look at convected. Where is it convecting to? There's nothing. This is closed, so never mind what that might do for us. It's not doing it. I changed my mind about this, so let me take that out. About where the thing drops. It's air. This line is completely wrong. Probably messing with everything. I needed that air conditioner for a while because I didn't have one, but now I have one. I wonder if everything will stabilize with that without mixing that air with this air, which was certainly my intention. Here's the CO2 thing, and it's closed. We're not depressurizing anything. Oh look, and now my room isn't being flooded with nitrogen. Everything looks really stable and happy, doesn't it? 25 degrees, 70, a little low, lots of CO2 for my fern. Bring in some more. Get that pressure up where it's supposed to be, ish. And the air conditioner is on because the gas is a little bit warm. This gas is a little bit warm still. And this is not on because the pressure is not high enough yet. But if we keep doing this, keep adding CO2, eventually we'll have too much air and we'll need to, boom, get rid of some of the oxygen. All right, well that discovery makes me happy. Because I was kind of getting a little mad about it. All right, and I think I showed you guys this in the previous episode. I had some time today, just went ahead and ran these things way away from everything else, so you can't hear them. A little dismayed, you come in here. And you can hear them. Even miles away, you can hear them. So whatever, at least they're not as obnoxious as they were. And that is about it. It took me a long time to get this all lashed up. We take hot furnace exhaust at 796 right now. Run it through a cooler. And we can, oh right, this is the buffer tank, and we can take some more in anytime we want. Super hot gases, which eventually will get colder with no automation or control, so I better remember to come back and turn that off before the temperature drops to minus whatever. CO2 freezes. So yeah, I farted around today. I did what I had to do to bring carbon dioxide on that pipe over to my greenhouse. And I need to lash up similar on this greenhouse, where we've been growing potatoes and soybeans like crazy to make fertilizers. So far, so great over here. At some point, we're going to back up fertilizer into these feed chutes, and then we'll be ready to take the soybeans and the ferns and make milk and do all the things. I really need to figure out what I'm going to do about nitrogen. And you can see in my inventory here, I've been building parts for the rocket. I might just rocket in the nitrogen gas. The only alternative I know of, or can think of, is to figure out what thing I can smelt that throws off nitrogen. There's a ton of nitrogen in the exhaust. Plenty for my purposes, I should think, but bringing it in from a rocket's cleaner, I think. A cleaner solution. Anyway, it's all feeling like very next year. Look at my days, 361 days farting around on Europa. Anything else right now? I don't think so. Go check on the fern and call it good. Of course, he's going to be thriving because he's brand new, but we can see what he thinks of the environment. Temperature, perfect. Pressure, just fine. Light, programmed just for ferns. Feeling pretty optimistic that this fern is going to thrive his whole life, and shortly I'll be able to make some milk. Did we talk about the pill? Yeah, we talked about the pill. Still not satisfied. Oh, no, I got locked up. Yeah, 10 phenoxytone. That's not a thing. Phenoxytone is a thing. You get it in ferns. So does that mean you run into the chemistry station? Yeah, you run silver and cobalt and ferns, 10 ferns, and you get a pill that I may or may not need anymore. Although I gotta believe I do, because it says that there's not, that it's not okay. Come in here, my suit is off. Get that drink of water, and then fly out of here. And look at that snowflake.
Temperature low.
But then it bounces back, and I'm good. So I don't know if it's because I've got more air than I had before, or what. We'll see. We'll see if I get sick over time or not. All right, so that's my 13-minute episode. I got the launch mount done. Look at this. This made me sad. What's right there? It's a launch mount kit that you can see in your inventory, but you can't see when it comes out of the machine. So I've got 2 of them and wasted a whole bunch of steel that I have in abundance. I need to go ahead. I'm kind of waiting for the plants to grow. I need to go ahead and finish out this automation for this thing. Oh look, we did all of our input. Now we're just spinning our wheels, so to speak. Haha. Let's get some more. I should go ahead and automate this part. Come on, Quasar. Yeah, because building that rocket requires metals that I don't have in abundance in my stores, and I certainly don't want to go get them the hard way if I don't have to. So these stores need to be full of delicious 19 grams of gold, blah blah blah. I know I need some lead. I know I need everything. And I really need to not have to do this manually ever again. So you can look forward to seeing that. Setting these throttles and doing all the stuff. Yeah, and then I'm going to get the rock. Oh, that's something I did. That's something good. See this right here? This is oxygen at minus 140 Celsius into a tank with a valve controller against a big tank of hot. Big tank of hot oxygen at minus 67. Why did I stop at minus 67? Because that's about the temperature I want my fuel at. I guess it could be a little bit warmer, but then again, this is going to come in pretty warm from space ice. It's not going to be 0. It's going to be warmer than that, I'm sure. So anyway, I'm not ever going to have to go bang rocks or mine the space or anything for the oxygen because I live in an oxygen-rich world. And I have a plan for getting more oxygen simply. We need more oxygen. Poof. We're getting more oxygen. That oxygen is too cold. Poof. Well, then let's warm it up. Nice, huh? I did make that little bit of progress on the overall goals. And now we're growing ferns, baby. We're growing ferns. Not going in there again. All right, thanks for watching. Later.